Welcome to Sky Hyzer Productions coverage of the Music City Open. We are in round 2 out here at Seven Oaks, real popular spot in Nashville. Our card's going to be Justin, Dutch, Kirk, and Jeff. My name's Blake. I'm joined here by Kevin Rarick.
Hello.
And Justin Bunnell.
Yo, yo, yo.
We are going to jump right in. Hole 1 out here at Seven Oaks is going to be a dual router. You got a Hyzer for a right-hand, backhand player, just a big spike Hyzer, probably with a driver, playing to this pin, or you've got a forehand down the left side. Both are pretty wide open gaps. It's really pick your poison here. And Justin, you're going to be leading us off.
Yeah, typically I just throw Hyzer on this hole just to kind of warm up, to be honest. I feel like I'm always going to get some sort of putt, but the middle gap is actually wide open too now.
Okay.
So it's actually 3 routes you can go.
Are they playing this tall grass right there in front of you? Is that out of bounds?
No.
Okay.
And there is a road, as you can see, but really it'd be a pretty egregious error. I think, to find the road.
That's a common miss on that Hyzer. Just pushing one out there kind of straight.
Yanked it right. You got to play it pretty tight to the tree.
Yeah.
To have a putt.
And if that leaks, then you're not even shopping for a putt. So
right.
That's the miss, to just push it out there a little bit more straight. No problem.
Dutch is going to elect to go up the gap straight, which you'll see
I guess
here.
that is pretty. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very available.
Mm-hmm. There used to be a tree there that kind of prevented that route to happen,
and it's normally pretty overgrown. Like the underbrush is really tall.
Yeah.
So.
Here's our first look at Kirk so far. This will be exciting to get a new player on the card.
Yeah. Hyzer as well, and he's got that, I don't know what it's called, but that
claw grip. I saw that. He kind of put his like pointer finger over top of the flight plate. Interesting. Yeah. Did he do that all day long?
I'm pretty sure he did, yeah.
Wow. There's so many different ways to play this game.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Here we got Jeff Casalina again. Looks like he's going up the middle gap as well.
Yeah, back on coverage. Smashed a couple big putts.
Yeah, if you didn't see first round. I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, go back and watch round 1
knows.
if you didn't catch that. A lot of really good golf there.
Looks like Dutch is wearing my shirt I wore yesterday.
Yeah, he is. Jeff just pitching something up. Maybe giving it a little half bid. Okay, more than half bid.
Wow.
We'll call it a 3/4 bid.
Yeah.
And as you can see, there's a little hill behind, so that's a great run by Jeff. This really should just be pitching something down there.
Oh,
yeah.
Boy.
I'm just going to stop talking about approaches because, good heavens.
Or just pitching it
Kirk with a jammer from 100.
Yeah.
Incredible
Good
start.
grief. And he's jazzed, as he should be.
He's jazzed up for sure.
Somebody's out there screaming, too. Good for him.
I'm not going to say anything.
This is a must make now.
Kev, what you got?
You got to make those, Justin.
Right. Losing strokes, apparently. Dutch, of course.
There we
Just
go.
doing what he do.
Count it.
Picks right up where he left off.
Yeah.
Jamming putts.
We're tied up again.
We are.
Right away.
This is kind of one of those courses where you can shoot 12 under or you can shoot 2 under. So, there's a little bit of pressure on that type of play where each hole is deuceable, but also each hole you can bogey easily.
That's
just
the
a
truth.
little bit of treat kick or something like that, and your round is different than what you want it to be.
That is the truth. Couple birds, couple pars.
Welcome to Music City Disc Golf. We are a 501c3 nonprofit public charity here in Nashville, Tennessee. We strive on including men, women, juniors, and providing competition for all skill levels. We would like you to come be a part of Music City Disc Golf.
All right, we're going to walk up the hill to hole 2's tee box and throw down this. We might see some folks go down this middle gap. A lot more often you'll see people play left of that tree in the middle, and you'll see some sidearms here, maybe a little turnover mid-range or even putter. And you just want something to funnel down to this gravel area and give you a look.
I like this play. Just pump a sidearm hard. Even Dutch even going with a little bit of a flex here, right at that big tree, and then just let it finish.
Oh.
Catches a late branch.
That was going to be perfect.
Gives him a putt, but he was looking to park it.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I'm interested to see the grip here if we go back to the...
Well, and is this a roller?
Yeah, he sure is.
No, just a little turnover.
Okay, I thought he was lining
Stay
up
in the
for
air,
a
baby.
roller.
Oh, it's...
Oh.
I mean, that's so smooth, though.
Yeah.
Goodness.
That was well thrown. A little bit of bad luck with that last tree, but he'll have a look.
I think I'm throwing M4 here. Just a little turn. Give myself a little putt.
Let that puppy glide.
Don't hit anything.
That is
Oh, yeah.
good.
Love it.
That's the Bunnell special, if there was one.
Just a little left
Little
to right.
baby
Just a little something,
mid. Jeff going with that sidearm as well.
Looking
This
a
looks
lot
great.
like Dutch's.
Just missed that branch. And it does.
He missed it. Yep. Got through.
I think the sidearm is the play, for
Mhm.
sure.
I agree.
If you have that. What's the percentage here?
Boy, he made a lot of these in round one.
Right on line.
See if Kirk can jam another one from way downtown.
Ooh.
I thought he
He
did
got it chain high, just pulled it right a little bit.
This is the first putt of the round to kind of set the tone for me.
Yeah, this is that range, too.
Yeah.
Heart.
Oh,
In a
man.
heart.
Good pace.
Could be a good round.
Nice and slow.
That's what I'm looking. That's what I'm thinking about whenever something like that happens. Is I'm like, okay, this is possible.
Here we go.
And this green is a little wet. Was the rest of the course kind of like that, or?
I don't remember it being too crazy.
Okay.
It's that time of year where, at least a couple days out of every week it's going to rain off and on, and these courses it's hard to dry out.
And to be honest, this course here is probably the best course to play after it rains. It drains pretty good.
Yep. This Seven Oaks crew is just unbelievable. I mean, they put in so much work out here. This course I've lived in Nashville for a very long time. I've played a lot of disc golf here. This course has transformed during my time here, and it's really turned into just something so special.
All right, hole 3, 300. You got two routes you can go. You can go left gap, sidearm, or up the middle, putter, mid-range, something like that, and just kind of funnel down to the basket. It's kind of one of those must get, or at least must give yourself a putt hole. I'm going putter, PA3, just kind of wanting to hit the gap right and let it Hyzer on down to the basket.
This is a tougher way to do it. You have a lot of room to swing a sidearm out there. If you're going to throw the straight shot, it's a little bit more demanding because you got to hit that gap late in the flight. Well done there. We got to look. Here you'll see the sidearm play from Jeff.
A lot more wide open over there.
Yeah, a lot of space.
I think that's got to come back.
Didn't need
Looks
to
a
go
little
that
wide.
far wide, yeah. But
We didn't see that happen. I thought
Yeah,
I
still
thought
got
he
it.
was wide too.
Got a
Nice
great
little
skip and a little
curl.
roll.
And when we got up there, I'm like, oh wow.
that tends to happen on this one, I feel like.
This looks like more of what you want. And another branch.
Commentator curse, bro.
Jeez.
Yikes. You hate to see that.
You hate to see.
I'm like 0 for 6 to start the
You're
round.
killing
here.
it, dude.
I am way over par.
Ooh, that looked good.
What do you think about this one, Blake?
This is a shot. This is a shot, and it has flown.
Here we are on the disc golf course.
Can't mess
once
that one
again.
up. All right. We're back in the saddle.
Just trying to give a little bid. Oof.
Good grief.
I know. From everywhere.
Serious.
You know he's not going to airball anything.
No. Kirk.
It's edge of circle.
Yeah, edge of circle. Nope. I think I'm like 25 or so. A little downhill. Thank you.
And a little rhythm.
Nice
Yep.
pace once again. Like to see that putter just kind of go in there nice and soft.
I do like to see the putter go in, that's for sure.
It's a nice feeling.
Yeah, it is good.
This guy knows what it's like to see his putter go in.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't say that until he's done, but I have a
I'll
lot of
say it.
I have a lot of faith in
Right.
I'll say it.
Jeff.
It's going in. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Back on the board.
Mm-hmm. Jeff, very consistent putter.
Okay, so here's a storyline. We were tied up on hole one. Well, Justin came in hole one, and then it got tied up right away. And now all of a sudden, 3 holes in, you got 2 back.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Quick little flip flop there.
Yeah, I didn't realize
Sports.
that. Yeah.
Sports, you know.
Would you just look at it?
And math and stuff.
Yeah,
That's great.
it's all there.
Now this hole, you had the lone birdie, right, Justin?
You know, Jeff had one too.
Jeff did get it. Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, it was a little surprising if you only had 1 birdie there. Hole 4, par 3, 255. Really the only look here is a Hyzer backhand if you're right-handed. I'm just trying to push something through this gap we're flying through now. Get you a little skip up that hill. Hard to fly one up to the pin. A little bit of a low ceiling coming in. But really one gap you're trying to hit and filter something up there.
This hole's been birdied once or twice.
That'll do.
That looks like that might be another.
What's that from you, Justin? A2, A3?
That's M2 actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing real good with the guessing.
Keep it up.
This is Jeff throwing an X1 probably.
That's good stuff.
Better to be right on this than left.
Correct.
If you pull your drive a little bit, there is a way to kind of still funnel up to the bucket. That's perfect, right down the middle.
Yeah. You kind of want to play the skip to get up there. You can't really fly it to the pin.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That looks good.
Perfect.
Ooh.
What happened?
No
Just
skip.
no skip at all.
No skip at all, yeah. Too much angle.
Did it hit something?
The ground. From downtown.
The Seven Oaks troll.
Do it.
Jeff gonna take a par.
Wouldn't have been surprised.
And then we got 3 looks at birdie here. Kirk to start from circle's edge.
Oh,
Give it a
stay
shot.
right there.
Give it a shot.
I'm trying to get a gauge on Kirk's putt. That second hole, it looked like it was just a kind of a flat, almost like Barsby-ish, just kind of straight up and down. And these last couple look like he's got a little more Hyzer on him.
Yeah. Maybe he's still trying to search for it.
Yeah.
Or like the first one was like just gonna get it.
Yeah,
at a
no
shot,
kidding.
You know,
It's
can't really
100 it's like
gauge
the
anything
bar's
from
high.
that. Yeah.
Start laying up to 100.
Oh,
Oh
That
boy,
looked weird.
my
I thought
lord.
it bounced out.
I've seen that. I've seen that a couple times on these buckets. I know my putters have popped out off that kind of putt.
The ring.
Yep.
Yeah.
Justin, you're off to a good start here. 3 for 4.
Yep.
That feels good.
It does. I mean, with this course, like the more momentum you get, each hole you come to, it just feels a little easier to hit the gap and give yourself an opportunity.
Very true. On to hole 5. Another gap to hit. We're going to probably be going putter type disc here, just straight down this middle gap and trying to put the brakes on this little sort of step down tiered green. Challenging pin, it's elevated, but if you can put it up there, preferably on the right side so you kind of have a more level putt to it. If you're down below it on the left, you're, putting pretty high up above your head. But the first challenge is doing this and just making it through the middle. That's great. Good shot.
I guess that'll work. Probably pretty happy with that one.
Yeah. As long as you hit the gap and throwing something that will fade back to the pin, you're good. That's a putt.
Does that left
Circle's
side,
edge.
so he's going to have that super tall putt
Yeah.
coming up. But
This is the next play that.
I like this.
Yeah, a little flex forehand.
Yeah, I like this because you're matching the hill coming into the green. And Jeff turned it over a little much, so
He's still
probably a
got
good
a little-
tree there late.
Yeah, he's still got a little putt for himself.
looks like we're going to a regular pinch fan grip here.
Right.
Maybe he does that for these controlled woods shots.
I don't know.
Looks like he executed it
Oh,
really
yeah.
well.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say that was a great shot. I'm glad it caught that tree because he didn't catch anything for 30 feet.
Jeff, say 40.
Come on.
Thank you.
Oh, man, never a doubt.
He said, yep. Count it. Jeez.
All day.
That's just another 15-footer for Jeff.
Yes. Oof.
It's hard to get that putt high enough.
Right.
And that's a surprise from Dutch. I'm trying to remember. He may have missed one low in the first round, but that's 3 holes now that he's hit that cage. So kind of uncharacteristic. Great putt from Kirk. Dap it up.
Little
Nux.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Pay your respects.
Got to make yours now.
No, I do have to. There's a little bit of pressure, you know?
Love to see it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, swag.
Right. Feeling good.
Little bink bonk. Pop that sucker out of there.
Right. All right. Hole 6, par 3, 235. Plays pretty downhill. You kind of want to play a little left to right. Obviously, you got all these trees to miss, and basically the one you're flying by right now is you either go left or right of it, and then just kind of funnel down to the basket.
This is another one that I like to be on the high side.
I just try to get myself a putt,
Yeah.
you know, because I aim at the third tree from the left, and then just try to move it a little right.
Pull it off of that.
Yeah.
This looks really good.
Just missed the
You
middle.
would think that was good.
You threw it well. You threw it well.
When I let it go, I'm like, okay, wait, whoa.
I did it. Wait a minute. That can happen out here.
I don't mind this play either. A little flexy.
Just sit.
Yo, whoa.
Come on now.
L2.
Just goodness gracious.
Wow.
That's in Jeff range, though.
Yeah, that's true. Inside 60? Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, something. Yeah, just pick it up.
Yeah. Yeah. Tap out. Kirk with, I want to say the first forehand for him. Looks smooth. Starting to come
it was
back.
pretty
just
smooth, actually.
Catches
a little touchy.
Catches a late tree. Dutch, you know, we should have done our research. He's throwing this putter all over the place.
Yeah,
This might be another PA2.
it might be.
I think that's what it is, but I'm not sure.
Make a call.
Beep boop, beep boop.
Hold on, I'm going to step out of the booth and call Dutch real quick.
Of course, he's going to give it a run.
Whoa.
That is...
Yeah.
Like we said,
Yeah.
he doesn't airball.
No, he doesn't.
He hits something.
Mm-hmm.
That's a scary putt.
I know.
This isn't any easier. It slopes down. You don't catch anything. You're moving.
See ya.
Just fine.
That's stuck pretty nice.
You would think that.
Maybe
that's
it's just my
fine.
frisbees that stick and roll. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Easy 6. Kirk from about
Come on.
45. Got to be 100, Kirk.
Jeff for birdie. Count it.
Just in the heart. Man.
On the-
He's such
yeah.
a
What
good
a
putter.
simple stroke. I mean, there's just not a lot going on. He's not even really moving his body from back to front. Just simple, repeatable.
It's all about the
Dead
release,
center.
you know? If you get the release right all the time,
Exactly.
that's what's consistent.
That little microsecond of opening your hand. It's so easy when you do it right, and it feels so hard when you can't when you're having a bad day.
You legit don't know where it's going.
Yeah.
I've had that happen too often.
Oh,
Okay.
boy.
She's in there.
Yeah. Come on
Good
now.
putt, good catch.
Go get it.
Good par.
Count them. A little thank you for the bucket.
Stay in there.
Stay. Stay. Heel.
As you can see, I'm real enthused about that.
As you should be at
Yeah.
5 down through 6.
Right, yeah.
I'd say that's a...
Whether you know it or not, you have a brand, and we have discs. Let's put them together and make something really cool. We've got plenty of discs and are ready to stamp or Dimax them however you'd like.
Isn't it expensive?
Well, guy who asks convenient questions, at Dynamic Discs you can see what's available and fill out the form to see what it'll cost you before you even order. Sometimes I fill it out just for fun, because you can watch the numbers go. Anyways, head to dynamicdiscs.com/custom to place your custom order and grow your brand, whatever that is.
All right, hole 7. We've got 335, another par 3. I really like this fairway. I think it's really clean, and you've got to move something left to right. You can throw a forehand, but it's really hard to get you something up to the green. There's a few different tiers with some railroad ties there that you can see. And so Jeff, who's thrown a bunch of forehands, is going to go backhand here to try and get something up those kind of steps.
It's got to be so flippy.
Yeah.
It's a very fair fairway, though. If you
It's a
throw a
great
good
out.
shot, you're going to
Yeah.
get up there. And it plays way longer than 335.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is a full shot.
I'm throwing F5 high, trying to work it left to right.
It's got to beat those last ones.
Caught the corner.
It's got to beat that one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
That tree has been hit
so many
once
times.
or twice.
Yes. I don't mind sidearm, though, because you can get on the second tier and give yourself like a 40-footer pretty easy.
I think it's easier to hit this gap. I mean, really,
Yeah.
just like Kirk's done. But
Oh.
that's such a common result as you hit
That's fine.
those railroad ties.
He's still got a, jumper.
Mm-hmm. I think this is a good 2. I think you're probably gaining some strokes on the field
Uh-oh.
with a 2 here. Oh, just a little outside.
You see that so much on this hole because it forces you to throw high, and if you want to get to the basket, you do have to throw hard. And, if you go high and hard with something and get a kick, it usually means something like this.
Wow.
And the left-hand side is pretty tight to the tee pad. So
Yep.
you can't
Yep.
really
You
miss
feel
left.
a tiny bit claustrophobic
Yes.
on the tee.
Oh, and Dutch had nothing there.
I think I'm throwing PA3. Just trying to get up there.
Get something in the circle.
See ya.
Oh, boy, you almost made it.
Yeah. And I wasn't trying to make it.
Yeah, right.
Those are the best ones.
Yeah.
Dutch throwing 3 here. Just
Stop for him.
Easy.
get something up there. That should be fine.
Yeah. Come on now.
Yeah, this is...
It's going to take a lot of energy on this disc to get high enough and far enough.
Oh,
It was a good
Really
bid.
good effort.
I'm totally okay with this putt here. Every time. Maybe 40. Give it a shot.
Give it to him.
Oh.
Off the backboard. Little toilet bowl action.
That was such a good putt.
Little tester here. Or in the heart.
When I walked up
Good
to
3.
it and seeing how far away I was, I'm like, oh man.
This is not what we talked about
Right.
on this hole.
This is my first 4. Oh boy. Not happy with the 4, but this one probably played like 3.5 if I had to guess. People are taking 4s. Not a whole lot of 2s.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, on to hole 8. This is a very unique shape for a hole. It's very dramatic turnover to the right. A lot of times you'll see somebody take out a putter and just sort of force it down there. It's even okay if you kind of cut roll on the ground. You just really want to get the angle right. There's this wide tree in the middle of the fairway that I think you want to be on for this particular pin position, you want to be on the back side of it, just on the other side. I mean, shoot, you see some people go right through it. Here's the inside sidearm play. You don't see this a ton.
Do you do that, Blake?
I do not. I go what you're doing here. What disc is this?
This is an M4, flippy M4.
M4, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I throw like 65% and just turn it.
Yeah. I think that's the play because I think you want to glide down this hill.
Yeah.
The sidearm, I feel like, gives you the gap a little easier, but it's harder to push that down there because it's wanting to dump out, and you'll typically be short.
Another inside
Two
sidearm.
guys. Man, and that's a snug gap. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen many people go that route, and we got two guys lining it up. This is definitely the more common play.
This is what I was talking about. That real forced over on the other side of that middle tree.
Looks like a
Just
little
caught one
inside.
on the way in.
It's a very tight window.
We have some scrambles here.
Yep. I think Jeff is pretty close.
I thought I seen him hit a tree.
No, he got a.
Yeah.
Oh my!
Ooh, that one
goodness.
almost went in. Cameraman's having to do a little
Wow.
dance.
Kirk from range is pretty insane. This is what, 60, 65?
Something out
Give
there.
it a little half
A
bid.
little floater.
It slopes down a little bit behind. It's not horrible, so you can definitely give it a go. But I've seen plenty kick up and roll down that hill. Dutch doesn't care. He's going to run it anyways.
All
And
over
another
the basket.
cage.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff is pretty close.
Yeah.
He got a trampoline off that railroad tie.
Count it.
Takes advantage.
No
He's leaning
problem.
down. He's kind of got the Michael Johansson. Like he leaned down to pick it up. Halfway there.
Now Jeff's -5 for the
Quietly
round.
at 11 under for the event. Yeah, he's right there.
Nice.
Great putt.
Maybe I should stop saying quietly. Jeff is here making some noise. Sorry, Jeff.
We're 2 rounds in, and Jeff is still tiptoeing his way up to leading the tournament.
Yeah, I think I remember, like, kind of like how Dutch was starting off the last round. Spoiler. But Jeff was like the same way in this round with me too. I was just like, wow, Jeff's playing really well. Like, I gotta keep my flow going. You know,
It's good to have someone like that on the card with you.
push it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we got a hole 9, pretty straightforward. Straight up the gap here, 300 feet. I don't know where this drone's going, but it's pretty point and shoot from the tee pad to the basket. You kind of just want to miss the one tree and make it move a little right.
This is a fun tee shot.
Yeah. You can see the 2 little trees in the middle of the fairway there. I basically aim at those and just make my disc move just a little right, kind of like what Jeff's doing here. Thanks, Jeff.
Oh, what a kiss.
Oh, thank
What a
you.
kiss. That was a nice little kiss.
That'll play.
Little keys.
Yeah.
I'm throwing M4, basically a perfect distance for my M4. It's a little uphill.
Pop it a little bit of Hyzer. Let it stand
Move
up.
it a
Oh,
little
go
bit
in?
Right, yep.
Go in.
Come on.
Go in. Good shot.
Give the people what they want. Come
Over
on.
the top.
Another sidearm from Kurt. Come out.
Hmm.
It's not gonna like that. I was surprised the Dutch went sidearm here too.
Yeah, I
Not
like
that
the
it's not a-
sidearm.
Right, not that it's not a good play. It's just
I think it opens up because you can basically miss left or right of those 2 trees in the middle. And the backhand, I feel like, brings in that clump a little bit more.
turning
but
it over too much.
Yeah.
Well, Kirk made a
I think this
long
is
one
his
on
spot.
All right. Easy 3. Well, we know Dutch is going for it.
I mean, when he starts
See-
digging his feet in like
Right.
See
that.
if he can get one over the cage.
Send it, walking it.
Yeah, he was.
Metal once again.
Disc wasn't even in the screen.
No
he was
problem.
walking it in.
Right.
This is another one for you for really a pretty stout front 9.
Tester.
Fantastic.
Feeling
Well
good.
done.
You're loving that start.
Yeah,
6
feeling
through
good.
9.
As you can see from my expression, I'm real excited about it.
Jazzed out of your mind.
Poker
Like,
face.
chill out.
Right. Yeah.
Poker face.
And this is Jeff to keep pace.
Boom.
Yup.
All day. What's that? So he's 6 under for the round?
Mm-hmm.
6 through 9. That's pretty solid.
That's doing what you need to do.
I'll clean up here for Kirk.
All right, guys, that's going to conclude the front 9 of round 2 here at Seven Oaks. The 2022 Music City Open on Sky Hyzer Productions. We got Justin and Jeff off to a pretty solid start here. Dutch and Kirk are going to have some work to do on the back 9, so make sure to come back and join us for that.
Later.
Thanks, guys.
Come on now.